And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, and the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd. What do we have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Boyd, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Hot shot to third. Birdie fires over to first. And an easy out to start the game. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Tommy Edman.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 down, base is empty, and here's Freddie Freeman. That one is upstairs.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And it remains 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Miguel Rojas, the next to hit, takes ball one. Rojas with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Right through there for a strike. At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fastball is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Freeman off of first with 2 away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So the Dodgers leave one, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Now the 0-1. And there's a ball. Horner mashed a couple of homers in his last game. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to third. Hernandez over to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
0-2 now. And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's in the dirt. spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after a bat like that one. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's too high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Seiya Suzuki waiting to hit for the Cubs. (3-2) now. And Kyle Tucker will take his base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So now the DH spot, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Suzuki matched a homer in his last game.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Next offering misses down and away. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Cubs leave one scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Boyd back to work. Hernandez getting the start in left, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
On the ground to the left. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. The catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground. Bush takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. That one drilled left field. Happ ranging back on it. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His second of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate. And a swing and a miss there. Edman launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Here's a chopper to short. Swanson throws to first, and they get Edman for the out. And that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning, Ian Happ up to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine. Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Michael.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Happ on at first. Nobody out. That one missed. The next offering misses, and the count's full.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Swanson digs in. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The shortstop takes a ball. That missed by a lot, and the count is 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Cubs are down quietly, still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the 3rd inning, and now the veteran third baseman, Enrique Hernandez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Hernandez, versatile player, could play all over the infield and the outfield. Next offering is fouled back. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that turns the lineup over.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Nobody out, runner at first. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike.
We got a full count.
Line drive. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Mookie Betts now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right through there for a strike. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ground ball could be 2. Throws to second for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball. Two outs and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off. He was late. Ball one there. Freeman hits it in the air. Tucker should have it. He's got it, and that is that. One left for LA, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swings through that.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Edman going after it. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one fouled off. On the ground to third. Boots it. Safe at first. Don't play. We'll see how they score this.
now batting the second baseman.
Here's Nico Warner. Grounded out his first time. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman in position. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 5, John Birdie.
John Birdie at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Right through there for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that is out of play. Outside low. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
And a slider misses down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three-two. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Miguel Rojas. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And there's a ball.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair.
Now
Will Smith to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Inside, almost got him. Hernandez over at second, 1 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Not in time. He's safe.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
One away with a runner at third. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, the right fielder.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. He's already homered in this game. Slider for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one almost got him. Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Next one misses. And the count now even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Soft contact in the air, and foul ball. Two on, one out. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball one.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Merriweather also getting ready. That finds the mark on the inside corner. That's inside, and the count's even at 2. On the ground to third, Birdie. That's out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
now
up
it's the right
for the
fielder,
Cubs,
Kyle
The
Tucker.
right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
And that misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's a foul ball. That one finds the corner, and it's 1-2. Just off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And that's in there at the knees.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offering upstairs. Tying run at scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one is absolutely belted. Into the corner, but foul. In the dirt, full count now. Ian Happ in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Happ stands in now, looks at that one inside. No outs, runners at first and second. Hammered on the line, base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Cubs tie it up as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Golden opportunity right here. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Suzuki on third. Happ stands at second. No outs. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's towards center. Edman in position. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Some early action out there in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Yates, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. In there. And so now 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 3-1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Throw over to first. Swanson back on a dive. There's a strike. Next offering way off the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Could get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto won't go any further tonight, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point and will come back with a new arm. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Over to first, and he saved. Ball 1, no strikes. The other way, and it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So here's Horner now. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Slice the other way and foul. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. On the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Tyson Miller.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Kike Hernandez, and he's already singled in this game. Hernandez, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Jump throw, and they get the out.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's a strike. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. The 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And strike one to Mookie Betts.
0-1's the count. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Chop back up the middle. Horner. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
30.
Kershaw back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Tucker in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that's fouled off. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Rocking it out towards right center. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Step off throw to first. Suzuki back in on a dive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on
Now
and 2 out.
The first baseman, Michael.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that one fouled off. And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Suzuki, the lead runner, out at second. Happ at first, 2 out of the inning. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So they strand a pair. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at the friendly confines, top of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep.
Now that second baseman,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Curve in the dirt. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Ryan Brazier appears to be getting loose. Number 43 warming up as well. Line to left. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 out, runner at second. Hernandez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Two balls, one strike.
High in the air, out to right. Tucker should have it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Ball.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1. Runner at third, 2 away. And a big swing and a miss.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. 2 outs with a runner at third. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Pajes, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Check swing. He held up. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one the other way, and it's just foul. That was close. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson.
They say you win.
0-1.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. And that's in there at the knees. Swanson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the runner stays where he is.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, out there, and that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position with a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. And here comes Tommy Edman. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Tommy Edman.
And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. That clips the corner.
Pitch backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Oh, that's it.
And it remains 2-2. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Tucker sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting the third baseman,
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. The Cubs trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Next offering is outside. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. That's way outside. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 3. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, his 7th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Brazier will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New pitcher on here, Julian Merriweather.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The changeup missing. 2-2. He goes down looking. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Trying it, getting loose as well. And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
This to third. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Tosses to first. And they get Nico Horner one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, John.
And next for the Cubs, John Birdie. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one hit to right. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
No, inside.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
3-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Right through there for a strike. Kershaw fires.
Ball, that's outside.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 43.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Freeman in the box now. Takes strike one. Swings through that one for strike two.
1-2 is the count.
High fly ball out to left field. Hat sizes this one up. Squeezes it. One away. Miguel Rojas now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That misses the zone. Ball one. Strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That misses. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
One down, runner at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Just missed.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And things can change quickly here with one swing.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Up and in, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Snap throw to first, and he's back in easily. Here's a 2-2. That's a little bit low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 43 out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to their closer, Porter Hodge.
Number 37.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ryan Presley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Really important at bat coming up now.
And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Smith over at second. Pajes on at first with 2 down. And fouled off. Ripped on a line. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Evan Phillips. Now into the game, number 6. He'll play second.
Now playing second base, number 6.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That's out to center field. Edman has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman.
And now, Michael Busch. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1 down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
1-2 now. That one missed. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Strike on the inside corner. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And the Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied at 3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. Hodge back to work. And that's fouled off.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside.
That's out. Nope. That's inside.
Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses.
Nope.
So a leadoff walk. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's a fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stop. Second and third. Nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Porter Hodge is done, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. And that one is inside ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That one in the dirt. Now 2-0.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the ninth. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Nice grab. The throw, nicely done for the out. Nice play at third. That gets past him. 2 runs would have come in.
Yeah, excellent feet there. He stayed soft with his feet, made the hand stay soft on the backhand, and records a big out, saves a run.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. A little bit high, and that is ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So they're all loaded up. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Ball to strike. And all 3 runners on the move here. And it's a squeeze to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As they jump ahead, a run scores. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late swing fouled off. And a count 1 and 2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead in the 9th.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 4.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Caleb Thielbar won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Ryan Presley will take over.
number 55, Ryan Presley.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs. And one in scoring position. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. So 2 balls and no strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 8-3.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Pages on second. Edman at first. 2 out of the inning. Tap back to the mound. Fires to first on the run. And the inning is over. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cubs 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kirby Yates.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And first offering is fouled off. Yates, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Up and in, and that's ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That one pushed foul. Next offering is in for a strike. The Cubbies down to their final strike. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fights it off. He'll see another. A little bit low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Stays alive. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And another ball. Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of singles back to back. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Check swing, called strike. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Horner at second. Birdie on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes you can flip a coin with these short 2-game series, but they came out, they got the first game, and that's all you want to do. You know you're guaranteed a split at this point, but now you got to turn the page and get ready for the next game. Perhaps you get a 2-game sweep.
8-3 the final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.